What's going on, guys? Chatty CRC back with you, and today we are going to download and install some firmware for our DJI ships. As you can see, we pulled up the Go4 app. It said that we had a Spark update available, so I clicked on the download button, and we are downloading that app. Once we go ahead and get that all downloaded, we're going to have to switch back and forth to the Wi-Fi settings on the Spark. One little annoying thing about this, everything works differently with the Phantom 4 Pro and with the Mavic Pro and all that because it all is done over the OcuSync connection. All you originally need is just a Wi-Fi connection to download the actual update. So once we have everything downloaded, we're just going to click on update. Just let it sit there. It's going to do its thing. It's going to beep. It's going to screech and all kinds of stuff. If you take a look at every firmware update, there's always an update log that shows you what features and what improvements you can expect from your ship. They usually also release a new quick start guide as well as an updated manual about this time as well. I'm using the Go4 app to do this. You can also use the DJI Assistant application on your PC or Mac if you run into issues. Most of the time this takes about 10 to 15 minutes, so just sit back, relax, have your remote powered on, make sure everything's got at least 50% battery, and just wait for everything to just do its thing. So now we're getting to the point where our update is complete here, and you will see that once we clip over the 100%, it'll tell us to restart our aircraft. So we basically just turn the aircraft on and off, and going to do that right now, as well as I am going to make sure that I am connected. So saw that little screen pop up there which was talking about precise database. Yeah, that's that DJI geofencing stuff. So I just turned to cellular on my iPad as well at the same time because we need to update that now or it won't let us fly. And this basically just keeps us from being able to use our DJI vehicles in restricted airspaces and bad areas. It's a highly debatable topic. Some people agree with it, some people do not. Some people are on the fence and really get shut out. So it's kind of a win-lose situation, I guess. So once that's all updated, what we're going to do is just go back into the app, the Wi-Fi settings on the Spark, and make sure that we are connected to the Spark RC. And we're going to fire everything back up here, and with any luck we should get a picture. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to check our version and make sure that we're all good, and boom, there we go, we've got a picture. Now there's a couple cool updates left in this actual firmware for the Spark, but before I get to those, I want to go through a couple additional things that you are going to want to do before you go and fly your vehicle. Things like calibrating your compass, calibrating your IMU, calibrating your remote control sticks. All that stuff is going to be coming up in some upcoming videos. The first thing we want to take a look at though here on the actual application itself is you want to make sure that you go in and you check and update things like your return to home altitude, your waypoints, your sensors, all that kind of stuff, whether or not you're in beginner mode or not. A lot of that stuff is all reset for you, so you're going to need to change that. The other thing that seems to work best for me as well is to sign out of my DJI account on the Go4 app and then sign back in. And that usually will just kind of fire everything up and let things get cooking. So that way if I get to an area that I need to unlock, I can simply put in the information, they'll text me, and I can put the token in and unlock everything. So that's going to do it, guys. Just a real quick video on how to update everything. We'll go through all this IMU and joystick calibration stuff coming in the next video. I've got videos on these that I did a couple years ago, but a lot of this stuff has changed and it's a lot easier now. It's a little bit different on the Spark as well. That's going to do it. Talk to you later.